In this video, we'll cover the Action Control Center and Data Manager. Firstly, the Action Control Center. You can find the Action Control Center and the Data Manager on the bottom right of the screen. Once you open the Action Control Center, you also have access to the Data Manager. The Action Control Center is currently empty as we don't have any actions on our Autom. So let's go to For Me and scroll down and we can find View Request, for example. There. Now the Action Control Center is activated. Essentially, the Action Control Center provides inputs for selected actions in the Autom diagram. Here, you can configure actions by specifying parameters, inputs, and conditions, allowing for precise customization and control over your workflow. To get started with it, you just need to input your app credential, and then as you can see, the default fields will be available below. The Data Manager simplifies data handling, especially when integrating applications. It gives you a centralized interface to access, organize, and manage fields, making process design more efficient. Essentially, they both work hand in hand. The Action Control Center is where you input all of the information, while the Data Manager gives you access to more fields if the Action Control Center's default fields are not enough. The Data Manager makes it easy to access fields when configuring actions. When you drag and drop an action from the library onto the flow screen, as we just have, you'll need to process specific parameters in the configuration form. For example, now that we've dragged the View Request by For Me action onto the Autom, and we've inputted our app credential, we now just need to put in our request ID for Me. So we can do that here, and then connect. This will now give us access to all the additional fields we can use for viewing the request, which can add to the configuration. We can add any of these that we want to, such as this, and then it puts it in down here. There's a lot of them, allowing you the access and customization you need for your Automs. To enhance efficiency, the Data Manager has a search function at the top right here. You can use it to quickly find specific fields needed for configuring actions, helping you to work faster. As you can see, we've added the reviewed one here. We can select yes or no. It comes with its own customization. The Data Manager follows a hierarchical structure, matching your flow design screen. The sequence between start and stop actions is key for mapping data between actions, ensuring data is transferred and processed correctly. So let's minimize the Data Manager for a second, and let's find the Jira actions right here. And let's say from the request in For Me, we want to create an issue in Jira. So we can drag that over. We then get our Action Control Center specifically for this Jira action. We'll put in our app credential, and it gives us our default fields that we need for that. And as you can see, the hierarchy is showing here. So if I minimize this, we have the For Me View Request at the top, and the Jira Software Create issue below it, the same as in our Data Manager. We have the View Request here from For Me, which we can access if we need to, and we can also access the Jira Create issue. So, as you can see, the Action Control Center on the far right is where you're going to put all of the information that you need for each individual action. The Data Manager gives you access to more fields if you need them. And it stays nice and organized so you know where everything is at a glance. The Data Manager in Autom Mate is essential for managing data in workflows. With easy access to application fields, a powerful search function, and hierarchical management, it lets you design complex workflows efficiently and accurately.